Ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center. Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Here is your 30-second news brief. Governor Scott's new emergency rule on generators in nursing homes was unplugged by a judge in Tallahassee. Florida lawmakers are considering a bill that could ban the use of plastic grocery bags and styrofoam products. Athletic Director Scott Strickland announced Coach Jim McElwain and the University of Florida Athletic Association have agreed to part ways. And Extreme Dinosaurs opened on International Drive in Orlando, featuring full-sized animatronic dinosaurs. And that is your news brief from The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunny with a cool breeze today. Temperatures will only top out in the mid to upper 60s, and it will be a clear, chilly night with lows of 41 to 53. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and turning warmer with highs of 74 to 76, and it will be a nice day Wednesday with sun and clouds, high 78 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
The City of Ocala Department of Recreation and Parks are proud to present the 34th annual Light Up Ocala on November 18th. The fun starts on the square in downtown Ocala from 4 to 9 p.m. There'll be food vendors, 4 stages of entertainment, Whoville, Themed Kids Zone, the Downtown Holiday Skating Rink, crafts, the Junior Sunshine Christmas Parade around the square, and at about 7:30 p.m., the official Downtown Lighting Ceremony. See you at Light Up Ocala.
Life South Community Blood Centers is an emergency need for all types of blood. Our community blood supply is at an emergency level. This means there is little, if any, blood on the shelves at Life South, and our hospital's blood supply is very low. 30 minutes of your time can literally save a life. Do something amazing today. Please donate blood. Call Life South toll-free, 888-795-2707 for more information. Or visit www.lifesouth.org and find a blood drive near you.
Palm Garden announces Fast Track. Fast Track, focused assessment, safe transition. When a new guest is admitted to Palm Garden, we start with the ABCs. A is the assessment to determine what the guest needs. B is for basic care, which is excellent nursing and therapy. And C is for consistency to provide what's needed throughout the stay. Fast Track. Palm Garden will get you home fast, really, really fast. Take a fast tour of Palm Garden, located at the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Wow, we got the right music that time. Okay, good. Emma Johnson is on the phone. She's the creator of the Wealthy Single Mommy blog. Oh my gosh, are there any men gold diggers? Wow.
I think so.
She's single and wealthy. She's got a podcast called Like a Mother. Like a mother, Robin.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I know.
Mother.
She's such
She's
fun.
a journalist and entrepreneur. She's the leading voice of single motherhood, and she's an author. Her book is called The Kickass Single Mom. Be financially independent, discover your sexiest self, and raise fabulous, happy children. Wow.
Yeah, isn't Emma marvelous?
It's a good package deal right there. Emma Johnson, good morning, Emma. How are you?
Hi, thanks for that nice welcome. How are you?
Oh, good. Where are you calling from?
I am in New York City.
Nice.
Got a sexy voice. Hold on, Rob. Just hold on.
Okay.
Just talk to me a little bit.
No, it's too early.
No, that's your morning voice. You just woke up, didn't you?
No, I'm a mom. I was up at like 5:30 with the kids. Come on.
How many children? How many children do you have?
I have 2, and they're 7 and 9.
Oh, perfect age. You know where you should go with that age? Florida. You should go to Disney World. Florida.
Well, I don't know about Disney. I took them to Sarasota last year, and we had such a good time. We love Florida.
You know, honestly, that's a better choice. You know why? Because there's no line to the beach.
Yeah, that's right. And we got a house on the beach, so we just moseyed over there. It was fantastic.
Oh,
fabulous. So you're a wealthy mom if you got a house on the beach in Sarasota.
I don't have a house on the beach. I borrowed someone's house on the beach.
Wow.
It's all who you know, right?
Oh, so you know somebody wealthy.
but she's wealthy because she has children, and children are the best ever. It doesn't matter if you have money or not.
So then I'm wealthy.
Children, you are.
I'm a very wealthy man, Emma.
Oh yeah, how many kids do you guys have?
I have two.
I have one.
Larry has one.
And they're all grown. So that you just asked us the question that's going to reveal how old we are. We're way too old. So I'm
waiting on grandchildren.
I'm being very inappropriate right now because of my age. So tell me about the book, The Kickass Single Mom.
You know, I was part of this book before it went to the printer, but now that I'm getting feedback from women that are reading it, I'm really proud of this book. It's the subtitle is Be Financially Independent. So it's The Kickass Single Mom, Be Financially Independent, Discover Your Sexiest Self, and Raise Fabulous, Happy Children. And it is, like you mentioned, my blog, Wealthy Single Mommy. I've been communicating with single moms for 5 years through my platforms. And this has really become my passion. I mean, this is a new age of family in this country. We know statistically that nuclear family is not the majority anymore. And most of the majority of single moms or families are single mom-headed families. And we know that 64% of millennial moms are unmarried. And this is a totally new age in this country for what family means. And it's time for a new message about what it means to be a single mom. I know when I was growing up, I grew up with a single mom, and she did a great job, but we were really broke, and my impression of single motherhood was always very negative. There's just really very few, if any, positive messages in the media about single motherhood. And then I became a single mom through divorce about 7 years ago, and I was like, oh, my God, it's going to be bad again. But you know what? I found just surprisingly, I surprised myself. I just kicked so much ass in my career and financially,
what did you do?
I just surprised myself.
What did you? Were you an entrepreneur?
Before I had kids, I was a freelance writer, and I was more or less a stay-at-home mom when my marriage ended. I was really dependent on my husband, and that was horrible. I don't want women to know how horrible that feels to be dependent, but unfortunately most women are. I just made up my mind. I was like, I am going to do this, and I'm going to kill this thing.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
And it was like, I'm not, I would just, in the book, I had this moment where I had a C-section, and I couldn't even hold my kid, and my friend had to drive me to the courthouse because I didn't have a car. Oh. And I sat there, going to file for child support, and I'm like, you know what, I'm looking around, there's all these women in the exact same situation I'm in, trying to take care of our kids. And I'm like, all right, this is where I'm now, but I don't want to be here. Like, I need a plan to get out of this bad
That's what I want to hear.
Situation.
I want to hear what you did. You said you were a freelance writer. Did you write for magazines, or did you have like a pay-per-read blog or something like that?
No, I didn't have a blog until I started this gig, Wealthy Single Mommy. So I just had client work. So I'd write for magazines and newspapers and websites. And some of it was glamorous, but most of it wasn't. And I just I just was like, I'm going to be working full time. I didn't try to be a stay-at-home mom. I hired good child care. One of the keys that really resonates with women is I outsource. Even when things were so freaking tight, I still had a house cleaner, and I still refused to do my own laundry. Because if you are doing laundry all day long, you cannot build a business or
You're not doing your work. Yeah, I know that. This is relatable to men, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Men love my stuff. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, no.
And by stuff, I mean...
I was trying not to go there. Do you know... I have two ages. I have my Celsius age and my Fahrenheit age. In my Celsius age, I'm 16. That's who you were listening to when I first started talking to you. Now I'm going to go to my Fahrenheit age, which is 62.
Yeah.
That's what I really am. So, in other words, I was talking like, I'm a kid. Now I want to talk to you like a dad. I think I'm proud of you for what you're saying right there. I think... The one thing we don't want for our daughters is to be dependent on anybody. We don't want our sons either.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's important to have that strength. But I was wondering something in your case. Did you face obstacles that you wouldn't have faced if you were a man, or it has the playing field leveled out at all?
These are the big messages that I use for my own empowerment. Like, this is all coming from my experience and my heart, really. We are living in such an incredible time for women right now. We have, compared to any moment in history in this country, and look around the world today, women in the Western world have more financial opportunities, more career opportunities. We're the majority of undergraduate students on college campuses for the last decade. We have more legal rights than ever before. And now I am not diminishing the work that we have yet to do for gender equality in this country. But if you focus and set on all of the opportunities that you have, it takes away all of the excuses. It takes away all of the comparison, right? We're all guilty of that. I mean, I just came from a big blogger conference, and I was guilty of a lot of those bloggers that are making more money than me. But you start to focus on gratitude. All these people that fought for me to have these opportunities and these rights today. It completely changes your mindset.
No, I think that's a really healthy attitude, too, because anybody can fall back on excuses. You refuse to, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and it is, because there are very few excuses. I mean, we can be angry at our ex-husbands or boyfriends or partners, or we can be angry at the pay gap. And it's good. That anger is important and it can fuel you, but I want you to harness that energy and do something positive with it. And, this is a new time. I think that this message has been so successful and resonating with women because we're sick and tired of people telling us that the best we can do is go chase after little child support payments. We're better than that.
I love that, yeah.
And my children are 38 and 40 right now. They're a boy and a girl. The boy is the oldest. And I worked outside the home. And I always made sure to take off work for when there were school functions, sports functions, academic functions, music functions, whatever it was. I never dissed them off on somebody else. I made sure I was always there.
And you know what? That's great, and that was a choice that you made, and that's more or less my story too. But you know what? Sometimes it's okay for somebody else to be there. Sometimes if it's a loving babysitter, grandma, neighbor, that's one of the things specific to the single mom population. Like, I've done all the research about being a single mom is not the risk factor. Divorce is not the risk factor. It's high conflict. It's mothers who are socially isolated. It's poverty. It's fatherlessness. So the more people you can bring into your family's life, the more support you as a mom feel that you have, the more your kids benefit from these other networks, the better the chances of the outcome of your whole family. And so, I think there's so much pressure on moms to be there all the time, and I want to free women from that. And thankfully, there's so much great academic research out there that suggests that stay-at-home model, it behooves nobody. It puts women in risk for domestic violence. It makes women more depressed. And children don't benefit from it. There's great research that just came out of...
Yeah, you're wonderful.
Yeah, I love the strength that you're showing us, Emma. The book is called The Kickass Single Mom. Good title, by the way, for somebody with your attitude. Emma Johnson, thank you for being on the show with us today. Do you have a website you can send us to?
WealthySingleMommy.com. The book's at Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all your favorite retailers. And you can also check out my podcast or the audiobook. My podcast is Like a Mother, and I had fun narrating the audiobook, too.
Oh, nice.
All right. How did you fare for that storm yesterday? Did you do okay?
Oh, yeah, we were all cozied up. We had a family dinner at my house, and I roasted a couple chickens, and my kids made apple pie with the apples we picked upstate New York here. So it was fine. We're good.
Nice. Hand-picked apples. Emma Johnson, you're my hero. Thank you for being on the show with us today.
Oh, it was fun talking to you guys. Have a good day.
All right, we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Businesses of all sizes to hire the right people, no matter the industry. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
We're so confident ZipRecruiter will get you the results you need. We'll let you try it free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free.
If you or a loved one is suffering with knee, shoulder, neck, back pain, or tennis elbow and would like to learn how to get out of pain, go to Regenetic.com. Then listen in on the first and third Thursday at 10 a.m. to the people that give you the regenerative medical solutions to your pain. Regenetic, first and third Thursdays, 10 a.m. here on WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. The Source, Regenetic.com.
This is James Snyder, inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday Joy on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto